Why do Japanese people always start making excuses when they lose?
That's Maeda Ryoko for you. Always so cynical. She's my girlfriend. We got invited to watch the Japan-US soccer friendly match today. And here we are, witnessing Japan's defeat by 4 points.
The difference in skill is obvious. Just admit that the opponent was stronger.
Well, whether you call it an explanation or an excuse depends on the person. At least she doesn't seem to like it.
Ugh, it's so crowded.
The stadium aisles are packed with people heading home after the match. Now it's my chance to introduce myself. My name is Hiroki Yagisawa. I'm 34 years old and have been working for a foreign-affiliated company for a year now. I met Ryoko through the branch manager of our Japanese office 6 months ago. She's not only someone from the same company, but also the president's daughter of one of our clients. It's no wonder with over 20,000 people here. Huh? A keychain? I wonder what it is. I can't help but pick it up.
What's that? It's just trash. Throw it away.
Ryoko points to a nearby trash can. No, I think I'll take it to the information desk. Even if most people think it's trash, it could be something important to the owner.
Huh? Ugh, you're being such a goody two-shoes. It's obviously just garbage that no one will claim. What a waste of effort.
What do you mean? It's only natural to turn in lost property.
Ugh, whatever. I'm going home alone. Do whatever you want.
With that said, Ryoko walked away quickly. We've been arguing like this a lot lately. It's not like we're gonna break up, though. We have feelings for each other, and our relationship is kind of complicated. I wonder what will happen to Ryoko and me. Her parents' company is a major client of ours. Since everyone knows about our relationship, there's the matter of saving face. And above all, I want to avoid causing trouble with her and having to quit the company. Even if we were to break up, I need a good excuse. Someone's making a scene at the information desk. If you don't have it, then look for it. It's important for me. He's pretty fluent in Japanese, but he doesn't seem Japanese. Well, it's none of my business. I should hurry up, hand this over, and go home. Excuse me, I found something and wanted to turn it in. I call out to one of the staff members at the information desk, who is with another person, and hand him the keychain.
Yes, lost and found. So, could you tell me where you found it?
Suddenly, the man next to me changes his expression and shouts, That's it! That's mine! Huh? The lady at the information desk confirms it's okay to give it to him, so I handed it over. Thank you so much! You're the best! I owe you my life! Don't exaggerate, it wasn't that big of a deal. Hahaha, that's how important it is to me. By the way, what's your name, my savior? Oh, it's Hiroki Yagisawa. Suddenly, the man's eyes widen, and he stares at me intensely. Hiroki? Yes, that's right. Hiroki! Whoa, what's going on? The man suddenly hugs me. What in the world? Is he crying? I've been searching for you. Don't you remember? It's me, Leo Michael Terashita. Leo? The moment I heard the name, memories of the past came flooding back like a flashback. Here, take this. It's my treasure. When I was in elementary school, I had a best friend. He was a bit of an unusual friend, and one day, he told me he was moving far away. More than 20 years have passed, and all I have are vague memories. I'm only lending it to you. You have to give it back someday. Promise me you will. Promise me, Leo. It was a small promise, a childish promise made without knowing the true distance between Japan and America. It's terrible that you forgot about me. I've been searching for you this whole time. We leave the stadium and walk side by side on our way home. I'm so sorry, but it was over 20 years ago. I know. Honestly, I had almost given up. I went to Japan once when I was 18, but you had moved. I'm sorry. My family and I moved to England for my father's work, and I was studying abroad. My parents also work for the same foreign-affiliated company I do. It seems we really missed each other. We talk about all sorts of things, and before we know it, we're at the station. Hey, Leo, do you want to grab a drink? Since we're here, let's chat a little longer. I wish I could, but I'll be in trouble if I'm late. Is he married? But he's not wearing a ring on his left hand. Maybe a girlfriend? Okay, then I guess another time. We exchange contact information and part ways. Yesterday was a crushing defeat. Good thing it wasn't a league game.
Yeah, the hardcore supporters get really on edge when we lose.
I'm talking to one of the clerks about yesterday's game. By the way, I got the tickets from the department head. Something about the American headquarters being the sponsor for the US team yesterday. And the Japanese branch got tickets for the Japanese side. Come to think of it, where's the department head? I found it strange since he's always in the office first thing in the morning. And Ryoko hasn't said a word to me since this morning. Well, it's typical after a fight.
Good morning. Sorry, I was called by the branch manager this morning.
The department head enters the office, and I gasp in surprise at the person walking behind her. Leo? My name is Leo Michael Terashita. I'll be working here from today, having transferred from the American headquarters. Leo looks at me for a second, surprised, then smiles gently and introduces himself to everyone.
And I'm Yuina Kabatake. I also came from America. But I am fully Japanese, okay? So sorry for the lack of communication. These two will be working in the Japan branch for today. Such a handsome man.
Everyone in the office gathers around. In the midst of the commotion from both men and women, Ryoko's voice can be heard. Hey Hiroki, long time no see. Of all the companies, I have the goddess of fate to thank for this. You're one to talk? I had no idea you were working at the American headquarters. What are the chances? After the introductions, the department head is called away due to some trouble, and Leo comes straight towards me.
Oh, bye, Leo. You have an acquaintance here?
And then, that woman, Yuina Kabatake, also comes over. Hiroki's an old friend of mine. My savior, actually. Oh right, let me introduce you. Hiroki, this is Yuina. We work together at the American headquarters. She's my family. I see. So even if they're not engaged, she's his girlfriend. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Hiroki Yagisawa.
Hey!
I turn to see Ryoko standing beside me. When did she get here? Ryoko, what's wrong? She grabs me by the arm and pulls me into the hallway.
What's your relationship with that hottie? Introduce me.
Huh?
Don't worry. You've been wanting to break up with me anyway, right? I'll let you off the hook. Of course, I'll make sure you don't lose face or anything. So what do you say?
Listen to yourself. The answer is no. What kind of introduction is that? Besides, didn't you hear? Leo has a girlfriend.
You can always steal him away, and... What will you do if our business deal falls through?
Ugh. Ryoko's parents' company is currently my biggest client. What if I lose them?
Well, it's your problem if you want to be held responsible.
Fine, but I'm only introducing you. That's it. This is the best I can do. I can't afford to quit my job right now. Sorry, Leo.
Good. That's all I ask. I won't do anything bad. Or maybe I will.
The day flies by, and we are at the entrance, about to leave work. As Ryoko requested, I'm introducing them. Leo, this is Ryoko Maeda. She works in administration.
Nice to meet you. Wow, you're even taller and more handsome up close.
You're a colleague, right? Nice to meet you too, Ryoko. I'm Leo. By the way, what's your relationship with Hiroki?
Hiroki and I are just co-workers. She's his girlfriend, though I don't think they're engaged or anything.
Yuina interrupts Ryoko. She has a somewhat cold expression.
I'm Yuina Kabatake. It's nice to meet you as fellow co-workers of Leo.
The two of them exchange smiles and shake hands. However...
Just you wait.
Whoa! What's going on? We could only watch in fear as the women's battle suddenly began. And so, a quiet battle for Leo began between the two women.
Leo, I made too much lunch. Want to help me finish it? Don't you remember? We promised to go to that curry place today. Come on, we'll be late. Ugh. Yes! I got out of the office first. Now to lie in wait. Leo, want to take a detour with me? Ugh! That woman!
In this way, all of Ryoko's advances are blocked by Yuina.
What's with that woman?
Once again, I'm caught by Ryoko as I try to head home. We're still officially boyfriend and girlfriend, but after this incident, our feelings have already grown apart. So, she's his girlfriend, huh? Well, he hasn't explicitly said so. These past few days, with this situation and the busyness of work, I haven't been able to talk to Leo properly. Wait, why does Leo even have a girlfriend in the first place?
Of course it's because of his looks. His looks. You could even say it was love at first sight.
Well, I guess being half Japanese and half American does make him handsome.
Plus, he's an elite from the headquarters, isn't he? That just makes him perfect. My parents would definitely approve of him.
I continue to half-heartedly listen to her, thinking how ridiculous she was being.
Hidoki, you have to help me get together with him.
Huh? Hold on. I said I would only introduce you.
The situation has changed. All you have to do is get rid of that other woman. Well, you don't have to. But if you don't, wouldn't life be pretty tough?
What? How does she know about that? I hesitate for a moment and answer. No. Suddenly, Yuina Kambata, who had apparently been behind her table at some point, lets out a surprised "eh?" I heard later that she had actually bumped into us by chance and had just tagged along. Leo is my best friend, and if Yuina is happy with him, I don't want to interfere.
Right.
Give my regards to your father.
Well, you better think real carefully about this.
Well, you better think real carefully about this. She says that and walks away. Good grief. What am I supposed to do? They say if you chase two rabbits, you lose both. But in my case, I chose my friend. I don't regret that.
You should have just played it cool. You're so clumsy.
I know. Wait, Yuina? Where did you come from? Yuina Kabatake is sitting next to me, sipping on something. When did she get here?
Well, duh! I sprouted out of the chair like a mushroom, of course.
You're a mushroom now?
Thanks for the straight man routine. Looks like you're caught in a bit of a bind yourself. How about we share some information, you and I?
She gives me a knowing grin. It's human nature, isn't it? To exclude those who are different. Throughout history, many have been eliminated based on their nationality, race, religion, and so on. Born to an American father and a Japanese mother, Leo came to Japan when he was in elementary school. But Leo couldn't fit in and was always isolated. I was in the class next door and reached out to him during one such time. "Hey you, free? Come hang out with me." I had no idea what kind of salvation that invitation would become for him. But one thing's for sure, we became best friends.
Or something like that. Oh, and just to be clear, I already cleared up that misunderstanding.
Yuina went home after a little information exchange and told Leo everything we talked about. By the way, I took the next day off and headed to a certain place. I see, so that's how it is.
Leo? Are you angry? Like, really angry?
Maybe. Yuina, I need to make a call to America. Come with me.
Leo-san! Where are you going today?
The next day, as Ryoko tries to leave with Leo as usual, that's how he responds. Don't talk to me anymore.
What? Why are you saying that? I like you, Leo. It was a love at first sight. Please don't say that.
She pleads with him, seemingly shocked by his words.
Right. Hiroki. Did Hiroki say something to you? It's a misunderstanding. Please let me explain.
So, a misunderstanding? Weren't you going out with Hiroki in the first place?
We broke up. We're over, so please just listen to...
You're the one who's misunderstanding. To begin with, I'm married. I would never fall for you.
What?
She's speechless, her eyes wide with surprise at Leo's words. I also just found out recently from Yuina that Leo was married.
But, Yuina? Neither of you are wearing rings. Don't lie to me.
It seems there's still a misunderstanding. The reason we don't wear rings is that we both have a mild metal allergy. And with that, he shows her the wallpaper on his phone. Yuina is my daughter. My real wife is a Japanese woman 10 years older than me, who works at the headquarters in America.
What?
It turns out that Leo is actually married to a Japanese woman with a child at the American headquarters. And that child is Yuina Kabatake. She's legally Leo's daughter and his family. By the way, his wife retired after they got married.
Leo, Whoa. What's wrong?
Yuina arrives to see Ryoko, who's frozen in shock.
Married? He's married? Oh my. Looks like you went ahead without me. Well then, shall we?
Yes, we are still going to Amelita Auto Parts as planned.
Huh? My father's company? What for?
To confirm if he would really cut off a business deal because of something his daughter did, of course.
Well, wait, stop!
To think manipulating someone's feelings and threatening to break off a deal if they don't obey. I wouldn't want to do business with a company like that, would you? Oh, and don't worry. I contacted the CEO last night and got permission to halt all transactions. Ryoko trembles and turns pale at Leo's cold, indifferent words.
Please! Anything but that.
Why? Isn't this what you wanted? If I had to choose between an employee's job and a business transaction, I would choose the employee without hesitation. They are my comrades. It was Hiroki who taught me the importance of comradeship. He is, and always will be, my best friend. For a moment, Leo's expression softens as if reminiscing about something, before turning serious again. Let me ask you again. Why should I care about someone who would use their position to exploit their best friend's weakness? That's right. My mother has been hospitalized long-term due to heart disease. My father passed away a few years ago, so I'm the only one left to support her. That's why I can't afford to lose my job right now. I need money. It was a healthy relationship at first. But then, Ryoko started using my weakness against me, and making me do what she wanted. But I chose Leo. I'm fine with enduring a little hardship, but I just couldn't bring myself to betray the man who still calls me his best friend. As a result, Yuina ended up telling Leo, and he's furious.
Huh. He's gone cold on me. Totally cold. Married, huh? Oh, well, whatever. So, how exactly did you contact our CEO? I bet you're bluffing.
Now that she knows he's married, Ryoko quickly changes her tune and confronts him.
About that. The official announcement hasn't been made yet, but Leo is going to be the new branch manager here in Japan. Huh? Remember when we went to see the branch manager before the introductions? It was for this transfer. Oh, me? I'm just tagging along as family. What?
Ryoko is at a loss for words, completely dumbfounded. And so, a few days later...
Hiroki, please forgive me.
Stop it! I told you it's over! It seems Leo really did go to her father's company, and after hearing everything, her father disowned her. How dare you embarrass me, you stupid girl! Don't you realize it will hurt us too if the deal is off? For some reason, she thinks everything will go back to normal if we get back together and keeps pestering me. You're having a hard time, Hiroki. I couldn't take it anymore and went out drinking with Leo to band. Well, if that's the case, how about my daughter? Well, she's actually my stepdaughter, but... Huh? Yuina? But she's 10 years younger than you. I'm married to a woman 10 years older than me, and we're happy. Come on, just leave it to me. Leo says cheerfully. Well then, let me tell you what happened after that. First of all, as for Ryoko.
No! Where are all the hot guys going?
She went completely crazy. As soon as Leo became the branch manager, he transferred to a sales office in the middle of nowhere. Ryoko herself seemed to have hopes of meeting a handsome man somewhere, but I'm sure you can imagine how that turned out. I owe it to her, to Yuina Kabutake, that I was able to turn down Ryoko's persistent pleas to get back together. Leo introduced her to me, and when he asked if I could at least pretend to date her as a favor...
Sure. Aside from putting that woman in her place. I've been curious about Leo's best friend.
And so, we started fake dating, ended up falling for each other for real, and are now officially a couple.
Hey, Hiroki, want to stop by that sweet shop later?
Sure. After visiting my mom at the hospital, let's go. In the end, Leo and I are as close as ever, as if those years of being apart never happened. Hey, Leo, you're bringing back memories of our childhood failures. Payback. You brought up an embarrassing past I wanted to forget too, you know? We reunited with a friend we'd been with for life, and now we're here, chatting about nothing in particular. I'm sure this will last forever. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, always and forever.
Caregiving? Why don't you put her in a facility? Are you like poor? What the? Oh, you're that... the caregiving guy from the group date.
Caregiving guy. I'm Jun Kobato. I'm a 25-year-old programmer who's been working from home ever since graduating college. As usual, I was working in my room when a message popped up from a college friend, Anezaki. Hey, we're doing a group date soon. Think you can join? A group date? You know, I'm taking care of my parents, right? I can't. Just come for the first round. How about that? Even so... Your parents are probably pressuring you to get married soon too, right? Yeah, about that. I really want to gather good people, and you're definitely one of them. Well, if you're gonna go that far, fine, I'll join. but only for the first round. That's what I'm talking about. Let's find someone and make this a bright year. I feel like I've been talked into it somehow, but it's been a while since my last group date. Might as well have fun if I'm going. The group date I joined with that determination turned out to be pretty high level, both men and women. Do I even belong here? As I was thinking that, the woman started introducing themselves, and then it was my turn. I'm Jun Kobato, like the little dove. I'm a programmer, and my hobby is cooking. I'm good at Japanese cuisine too, but Italian's my best. Lately, I've been really into presentation.
Wow, that's unusual for a guy.
I kinda got into it while cooking at home, taking care of my mom.
Caregiving? Why don't you put her in a facility? Are you, like, poor?
I think it was Ayaka Uekusa who snickered the moment I mentioned caregiving.
What the?
And then, for some reason, Maki Imada suddenly perked up. Oh no, I don't want to ruin the mood of the group date because of me. I'm not exactly rich, but that's not the point. I just genuinely want to spend time with my mom.
Sounds like a mama's boy.
Damn, does she have some grudge against me? As I was thinking that, Anezaki suddenly stood up. Hey, Uekusa-san, you don't get it. Guys are basically either mama's boys or lolicons. That's the truth. Me, I'm a lolicon. If there's anyone under 12 here, let me know.
Me! I'm 7, mentally.
Kimiko Ueyama, the woman's organizer, raises her hand.
Way too young. Okay, then I'm a 17-year-old high schooler.
Hey. Well, enough about me being a lolicon. That's just a joke. Thanks to Anezaki and Ueyama-san playing along, the mood at the group date was saved.
Boring.
Except for Uekusa-san. Thinking back, she'd been grumpy ever since the introductions. Maybe it was because no one here met her expectations, or maybe she was just dissatisfied with the whole thing.
I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to invite Uekusa-san, so you ended up having an unpleasant time.
After the first round, Imada-san came to apologize. For the record, Uekusa-san left the moment the first round ended. It's fine, don't worry about it.
I'm glad to hear that.
But are you two friends? You didn't really seem like it.
We just meet through work sometimes. But we didn't even get to exchange contacts, so, oh well.
Work. You're a journalist, right?
Yes. I write articles on caregiving issues. That's why her comment kind of ticked me off.
Imada-san chuckles awkwardly, then smiles.
By the way, would you like to exchange contacts? I think we'd really click on caregiving topics and all.
After the group date, Imada-san and I kept in touch and started meeting up occasionally. Because of my caregiving duties, I couldn't always go out even on days off, but we clicked. One day, I brought my mom and Imada-san to a nearby park.
Is it okay for me to be here on your date? No. I'm the one tagging along on family time.
She wanted to see what caregiving looks like. Kind of unusual, right? This park is part of Mom's usual walking route.
But I heard she has severe COPD. She can manage to walk on her own? For COPD patients who need constant oxygen, many get tired easily and use wheelchairs.
COPD is a disease where inflammation in the bronchi and alveoli reduces lung function. It's bad if her strength drops, so we try to exercise together as much as we can.
I see. Would it be okay if I join sometimes too? Of course, you're more than welcome. Thank you again for letting me meet your mother the other day.
Later, Imada-san and I went on a date, just the two of us.
She was just as kind as you said.
Mom really enjoyed talking to someone besides her helper and me for a change. If you'd like, please visit her again.
Would that be okay? Then, next time, I'd love to meet her as her girlfriend.
Her sudden confession froze my world. As soon as my brain caught up, confusion filled my mind. Are you sure you're okay with a guy like me, who sometimes can't even go outside because of caregiving?
Yes, that's exactly why. It shows how kind and responsible you are toward your family. Besides, you were at that group date, so you're single, right?
Well, yeah. Honestly, I was thrilled by her confession, but I was frustrated with myself for not being able to give an immediate yes. I mean, it's embarrassing, but I don't earn that much because caregiving comes first, you know?
That's okay. I work full-time. It's not like I'm proposing or anything. We can just start casually, see how it goes.
Then, please, take care of me. And just like that, I started dating Imada-san. A few months passed, and Imada-san, no, Maki, had started coming over to the house.
Thank you so much for inviting me to dinner today. I should really be the one cooking to welcome you. I'm sorry.
Since Mom uses oxygen, open flames are basically off limits at home. Don't worry about it, Mom. I promised today I'd show off my cooking skills. I called out from the kitchen. Honestly, I was kind of looking forward to cooking for Maki. Alright, we've got chicken cacciatore, mushroom risotto, and the classic Italian salad.
Wow, amazing! This looks like something from a restaurant. June's really gotten into presentation lately, too.
I even brought special plates just for Italian dishes.
Having a hobby that's useful is so nice. Getting to eat this kind of food at home is such a treat.
Come on, let's dig in before it gets cold. As we were enjoying the meal, I noticed Mom's mood suddenly drop. What's wrong, Mom? You don't like it?
No, it's delicious, but I'm sorry, June, for making you get so good at cooking.
What are you saying? It's my hobby now.
But because of me, you can't work outside. It's the age of diversity now.
Exactly. Being a remote programmer is totally accepted these days.
Even so, I know I'm restricting your freedom. That's why it makes me so happy you've brought someone home like this. I just don't want my presence to get in the way of your happiness.
So that's what's been on your mind, huh?
Maki-san, please take care of June. And if you two get married, I'll move into a care facility. Please don't say that. I'd love to live together with you, Mother.
Maki bowed her head, then started speaking softly, her eyes going a little distant.
My mom had a stroke when I was little and needed full-time care. But my dad was busy with work and I was just a child. So we had no choice but to put her in a facility. But she passed away before I grew up. I'm not saying care facilities are bad. Sometimes they're necessary, and there are great ones out there. But I wanted to take care of my mom myself. I see.
Mom, don't go sneaking around applying for care home slots again, okay?
I won't. The entry fees aren't cheap. We got most of it refunded, but we still lost some money on cancellation fees. Huh? Entry fees for care homes? That was banned about 10 years ago by law. And cancellation fees are totally out of the question. Really? But that was a long time ago, before June graduated college. Even if it's old, there are ways to address it. If you want, please let me know. With my job, I know a bit about these things. Thank you. I'd be so happy to have someone as capable as you as my daughter-in-law.
Wait, we've never even talked about marriage, have we?
That's true, but with you, June. June! You better not let a girl like this slip away.
I feel like they're quietly boxing me in. Not that I really mind. And so, time passed. About a year after the group date, I got another message from Anezaki. You said things were going well with Imada-san. How's it going? Yeah, actually, I'm thinking of proposing. Whoa, nice! Things are going well with me and Ueyama-san too. See? When you gather the right people, group dates really work. Everyone was serious. But would proposing from a guy like me with caregiving baggage just be a burden? She already knows you're a caregiver, right? More than that, she drops by the house sometimes. Then there's no problem. Honestly, she's probably just waiting for you to propose. Man, I want to get to that stage too. Don't cheap out on the engagement ring, all right? Show some guts, man. I know. With Anezaki's push, I made up my mind to propose to Maki. I got an engagement ring that cost more than a month's salary and invited her to a fancier than usual restaurant. She must have seen it coming. Maki had a smile like she was waiting for this moment. Maki-san, it might be presumptuous of me, but will you marry me?
I'm so happy, but I don't think I can quit my job. Is that okay?
Since I work from home, I think we can balance that out. If anything, I can't change my caregiving situation. Is that all right with you?
Of course! Please teach me. On my days off, I can help with caregiving too.
Thank you. I grew up in a single-mother household, so I've always been pretty close to my mom. Ever since I saw her collapse from respiratory failure before her diagnosis, I've been extra worried. She might not have much time left. That's why I want to cherish every moment with her.
I think that's wonderful. Please let me walk alongside you.
After that, things moved quickly. I met with her father and introduced myself. Maki had already told him about Mom's care needs. When we talked, her father just nodded calmly and said, "If Maki chose you, then I'm sure it's fine. I promise I'll make Maki happy." And soon after, we set a wedding date and told my mother.
That's wonderful. With Maki, I know you'll build a great home. I'll have to do my part too.
Congrats, Kobato. Guess it's my turn next, huh? Thanks, man. You better go for it.
Congrats, Maki! As the one who organized the group date, it's kind of touching to see someone make it to the finish line. Sorry for beating you to it. Congratulations, June. Maki-san. We'll be counting on you both from here on.
The ceremony ended smoothly, and we stepped outside under a shower of flower petals. It was then that I noticed a woman beyond the photographer, someone I thought I'd seen before.
Huh! Such a plain ceremony.
Walking toward us, saying that was...
Uekusa-sama, please, this is a private wedding.
Yes, it was Ayaka Uekusa, whom I'd met at the group date. A staff member hurried after her.
How can you call it a venue tour if you don't see an actual ceremony? Even so, we haven't received permission from the wedding party.
Ayaka brushed off the flustered staff. Sorry it's such a plain ceremony.
Kabuto-sama, my apologies. A guest on a venue tour seems to have wandered in.
It's fine. We know each other, sort of.
What? Really?
The staff looked visibly relieved. I felt sorry and just went along with it.
Oh, you're that... the caregiving guy from the group date.
Caregiving guy?
You're the one getting married? Is this some kind of caregiving marriage?
Ayaka sneered just like she had at the group date.
June, who's this?
Mom looked worried. Ayaka glanced at her and snorted again.
With that nasal cannula, that severe COPD, huh? Out of breath, tires easily, can't do housework right. Complete dead weight.
What? Her insult toward Mom made me snap.
Mikusa-sama, you're disturbing the other guests. Please, that's enough. It's okay. Don't worry. I was planning to have a firm talk with her anyway.
Sensing the tension, Maki calmed the staff.
I'll go look for Ukesa-sama's companion.
The staff hurried off. Maki stepped forward, shielding Mom as she confronted Ayaka.
That's quite a rude thing to say. Is that how someone in the caregiving field talks?
Caregiving field? Are you some kind of helper or something?
Helper? Don't insult me. My family runs a nursing home. A modern-day dumping ground, though. That's quite a way to talk. But how do you know about us? I looked into your family's facility for an article. An article? Wait, you're a reporter? I thought I mentioned that at our group date. Huh, well, whatever. Our place exists because it's needed. If you want, I can take your mom in too. Well, depending on the money, of course. No thanks. We value our time with my mother-in-law. Oh, are you sure it's not just because you're broke?
Money or not, I'm not putting Mom in a facility.
Suit yourself. Good luck with your caregiving marriage.
As Ayaka turned to leave, a voice called out.
Facility? Wait, are you Wekusa from Fushien? Huh? I thought so. You looked different, so I didn't realize at first.
The name Fushien rang a bell for me too. Could it be? The one that took a down payment and didn't fully refund it under the name of a cancellation fee?
So you're the one who scammed my mother-in-law.
Maki glared at Ayaka, making her flinch for a moment.
Wait, what are you talking about? Do you remember illegally collecting down payments from people who came for consultations? And on top of that, charging cancellation fees even from those who never signed a contract. What? How do you... I mean, no. That's not true. We'd never do that. Don't think you can just weasel out with vague excuses. My mother-in-law is a direct witness.
And if we check at home, we've got receipts and brochures saved. Just as we started pressing Ayaka,
Mayama-sama, over here.
the staff returned, bringing a tall man with her. There you are. You shouldn't disrupt someone else's wedding.
Yuji-san!
Ayaka immediately scurried behind the man.
This matter isn't over yet. You will return the money you swindled from my mother-in-law.
Is something going on?
No, it's not. She's just picking a fight. That's quite a way to put it. The real issue is that you collected illegal down payments in violation of the Elderly Welfare Act.
Fushien, you say? Are you sure there's not some mistake? I know her family's place, but I've heard it's a well-run family facility.
Have you ever verified that with your own eyes?
Well, no, but... Yuji falters under Maki's serious gaze. Then Maki's eyes widen slightly, as if she realizes something.
Wait, are you Yuji Mayama, heir to Mayama Care Supplies?
Hair sounds a bit much, but yes, that's me. So you know who I am? But maybe you can let this go just this once. You two are in the middle of your wedding, right? I'll have someone look into your mother's case later.
You really don't know anything, do you? Yuji-san, let's just go already. No, please wait. If you're unaware, then you should hear this too. Fushien may call itself a care facility, but in reality, it's what you'd call a modern-day dumping ground. The cost-cutting measures have made the environment horrible, and many residents suffer until they die. Of course, most residents were abandoned there knowingly by their families. It's all lies. Yuji-san, you don't have to listen to this nonsense! If it's a lie, then there's no need to panic or cover your ears, right? You can always correct it later with facts. With a little digging, you'd find that Fushien is on the verge of being sued by residents and their families. These are people who used the facility without realizing it was a dumping ground. And that's not all. There have been internal whistleblower reports of caregivers performing illegal medical procedures. On top of that, they've been illegally collecting entrance fees from prospective residents and deducting cancellation fees when refunds are issued.
Maki and Yuji were now talking calmly, while Ayaka stood awkwardly in the background. How do you know all this? Who are you?
I'm a journalist covering caregiver issues.
Ah, so that's how you knew about me. It's hard to believe what you're saying. Is it really true?
It's true. I honestly didn't expect that even my mother-in-law had been affected. Fushien's wrongdoing is already clear from my investigation. You can look forward to the article soon.
If what I'm hearing is true, I'll have to reconsider our relationship.
No!
As you know, my family runs a caregiving equipment company, and public reputation matters. I'll have this properly investigated. Maki's article didn't cause a huge stir, but it sparked a small social ripple. The corrupt facilities named weren't just Ayaka's families, but all of them saw a rise in lawsuits from residents.
Maki-san, is it really okay to file a refund claim for the cancellation fees now? Since charging them was illegal to begin with, it's only right to request your money back.
Additionally, administrative orders were issued over the various legal violations. If they fail to improve, even harsher penalties will likely follow. And so, another ordinary, uneventful day off.
I usually leave the cooking to you, so today I'm on kitchen duty.
As I watched her teasingly say, "Go easy on me," Maki began recounting the aftermath as she cooked.
By the way, I heard Fushien is shutting down.
We had no plans to use it, but when it comes to care facilities, you really need to do your research or you'll end up in a nightmare.
Here's the miso soup. I hope it suits your taste, Mother. Thank you. It looks delicious.
Mom, I hope this has finally cured you of any thoughts about moving into a facility.
I know.
Mom smiled. It was the kind of moment I wished could last forever.
Oh, and I heard Ayaka and Yuji officially broke up.
Well, considering she was hiding her family's situation, that was probably inevitable. Still, if Ayaka hadn't mocked us, she wouldn't have been exposed like that in public. You really shouldn't look down on people lightly. If you leave yourself open, you might get hit with a harsh payback.